teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth at Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Bringing it out, it's Riggs. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. To pass. It's Moore. First play taking a deep shot. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He could go. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
For the first play of the game, the defense comes up with a turnover. Good job of mixing up their coverages, showing one look, going to another. I think they confused the quarterback. He puts it right into coverage, and they're able to capitalize.
And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. We're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And it's a direct snap. Touchdown, Clemson, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Point after, up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And they'll just take a knee. Battle starting at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now, the 25. Changing the play at the line. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. The Ducks hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Dropping back, it's Moore. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. Now here he goes. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Oregon. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Point after, not quite through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now for that 20-yard line. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. He stopped him at the 49, and that'll be a first down.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game, the threat of the quarterback as a potential run threat. You leave yourself one-on-one, and then he can make...
He's in the clear. At the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. They were not going to catch him that time.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Riggs. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Dropping back. It's Moore. Makes a quick grab.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback appears to be changing the play. The pocket breaking down. Trying to create here on the move. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I'm all for quarterbacks trying to make plays. I love to see the fight in a guy and wants to make a play on every single chance that he can make. But here, when you scramble and you throw the ball way back against your body, you're asking for trouble. So lucky that ball didn't get intercepted.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And this pass is on target, caught. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On the run, it's Hill. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
To the air, it's Moore. Short pass finds the tight end. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10. The Ducks will line up now. It's 1st and goal. There will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking for a man. He escapes the pocket. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down.
Yeah, I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there. And if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
second down and goal upcoming. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. That ball snagged for a completion. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. So 2 chances to score a touchdown in the red zone already. He came up short. Now it's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
But what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
They keep the kicker on the sidelines. It's 4th down from the 4. They're going for it. Back to throw again. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ducks. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Brown. He tackles at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up on the 17-yard line. Looking downfield. It's Becht. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now. Defensive backs up at the line, showing the press. The first down play, not a good one. Looking at 2nd and long here. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Tries to get it to the running back. And the catch is made off the carom there. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And the Tigers come to the line to run the hurry out. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to throw here. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Downfield shot goes incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but, man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
No surprise. Offense going for it on 4th down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28. This comes an offense moving quickly down the field.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
Looking to pass. It's Becht. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Makes the grab. It's Williams.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Looking downfield. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play at the completion.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The Tigers trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. When they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Looking to score with a run to the right. He fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. So with playoff pressure, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get the touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Play of the drive now at 25. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On the move now. Lets it fly out of the wideout. The pass is intercepted. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Tigers. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
The QB is the loneliest man in the stadium right now following that dreaded pick 6. For this guy, it's a nightmare in real time. And for the defense, unbridled jubilation.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. 14. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. To the air, it's Moore. Running out of time in the pocket. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Of course, there's another sack by a Clemson defender. And, you know, so often in football we get so caught up in the quarterbacks and the spread looks and the big explosive plays on offense. But you think about where Clemson's been for the last 10 or 12 years, I think their defense deserves as much credit as guys like Trevor Lawrence and Deshaun Watson. This defense has gone to a different level, and that's why they're a national contender every single year.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. First down loss sets up 2nd and long from the 11. He's looking to throw. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it in the open. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of the first down. 3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Can he make it to the marker? Short game, but it's going to be the final play of the first period. side of the 50. They're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. Now the offense will spend the timeout here, trying to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. That's a design quarterback keeper. Running with purpose. And the Ducks pick up enough yardage for a first down.
Well, I know analytics are going to tell you to go for it on 4th and inches. It's just a little bit scarier doing it in your own territory. But listen, if you trust your offense and you trust the preparation you've had in these kind of short yardage situations, I say if they get another one of these, they go for that one too, because it clearly has worked out for them.
The Ducks have 1st and 10 here. To throw, it's Moore. Quick throw over the middle. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that, and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Catch made on the left side. They finally tackle him at the 4. It's a solid gain on the pitch and catch.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Riggs. Good work by the blockers in that return team. He found a lane, and so this drive's going to begin with good field position. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass. It's Moore. Fires it to the wideout. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch does get the foot down. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry up.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
They'll try a pass here. Short throw complete to the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Offense in hurry-up mode. They're going to chuck it again. Moves out of the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Makes the catch. It's low. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Grab near the sticks. It's low. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up first down at the 15. Here comes a throw from the red zone. And the ball is hauled in. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Caught near the goal line. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. The Ducks looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Can't get to the end zone. They'll spot the ball at the 2.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2. Caught by the receiver. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
They decide to throw the football down inside the 5-yard line, and the defense is there to keep him short of the end zone. Good job and great execution by the defense.
They break the huddle for 3rd down and goal. Can they punch it in from the 1? Takes the snap and takes off on the run. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Oregon.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21.
That makes the score 35, Oregon 21.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
All I can think of is maybe they saw something in the first quarter that made them think that an onside kick would work here, but they came up a bit short. Now we'll see if their defense can hold them and limit the damage.
They'll hand it off. And that run produces a decent gain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. We'll see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. That gain makes it 2nd and medium. And the wideout goes in motion. Single back, takes the handoff. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage.
Touchdown, Tigers! They couldn't stop him then.
Body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Bringing it out, it's Riggs. Tackle at the 14. Now great field position to start the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Quick completion to the tight end. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offensive coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
A big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
The Ducks will line up on 1st and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Quick throw to the left. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I really love what they're doing with this plan today. Moving this wide receiver around, not allowing the defense to lock in on him, and he has had a big day today. Keep throwing him the rock.
Important second down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Fires it down the right side. Pulls it in outside the 10. He's still running. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Catch made, looking for the goal line. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Scanning the field. It's Moore. Bringing pressure. He throws it away. A smart choice that time. But it will bring up third down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this away to begin the second half. returner trying to create good field position. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And the Clemson offense will take over 1st and 10.
Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Back to pass. It's Becht. Catch made on the right side. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
He'll hand it off. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Going absolutely nowhere after a loss of the play.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. He bought some time, now lets it go. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, what a grab!
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Hands off to the left. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. He escapes the pocket. Touchdown, Clemson. They continue to roll up the score.
Chris, this is what makes this quarterback so dangerous. There's just only so much a defense can do to contain him. He is so fast. You can plan for it all you want, but planning and the execution are 2 different things.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Riggs. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Fires it to the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. He stopped it at the 45, but that's good for a first down. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Looking to scramble. On the run here, lets it go. And the junior quarterback inaccurate that time, threw it behind the receiver. completion makes it second down. To throw, it's Moore. He's running out of time here. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Breaks into the open. At the 30 now. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The back's got it. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
And the runner takes off to his right. Stop right there at the line, no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Design quarterback run. It'll be Smolder right at the line for no gain.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
The offense will go for it here on 4th down and 3. Dropping back. It's Becht. Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
Well, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter.
Here we go, set.
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking for a man deep down the left side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
But here we are in the 4th quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense and give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this 1st down. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Back to throw. It's Moore. Pressure is coming. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Yeah, Chris, he got hit right as he released the ball. Very fortunate that ball's now picked off. And the bottom line is that they can't give this quarterback more time in the pocket. They have no chance of thinking about trying to come back.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down. He's throwing for it. The pass rush closing in. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense.
Touchdown, Tigers. This offense really clicking.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Riggs. And he's brought down at the 16. He'd been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Oregon.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking deep down the left side. That ball's incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense is not giving up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board.
Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. Quarterback drops back. The pocket breaking down. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. A deep shot to the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Now, trailing by this much in the fourth quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. It's another deep shot. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. Now the 40, the 30, at the 10. Touchdown, Clemson. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Oregon, 22.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Riggs. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. First play of the drive now. They're backed up at the 12-yard the football. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quick throw to the left side. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Oh, he's bringing it back.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Grinding away with their running game.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Touchdown, Tigers. This offense cannot be stopped. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back, feeding the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
Bringing it out. It's Riggs. That strong coverage that they tackle him at the 11-yard line. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Looking to throw it on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Casper.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
That completion makes it second and medium. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Casper. He stopped. Gets the first down.
And the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
It's a 1st and 10 play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Took contact on the throw. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver.
How about this guy making this throw? I mean, they have harassed him all game long, and here we are in the 4th quarter. He takes another hit, and this time gets enough on it to be able to complete it. Great play by the quarterback.
The Ducks lining up here on 1st and 10. Looking for a receiver. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. He could go. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Clemson. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. And a pick 6. A monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. A deep shot to the right. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they got him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking deep for late game heroics. Caught right near the sideline for a big gain.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they had been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Looking for the wideout. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
On the move now. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Boy, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball, almost coming up with another turnover. Just a dominating day for this defense.
Lets it go quickly. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
Went up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
But you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is